we were trying to track down Tom Hauser, who's a political reporter for KSTP, and evidently there was something wrong with his phone. He was gonna give us a little update on the Ron Paul factor. Oh, okay, we got him. We're gonna have to do a TV like soundbite time, Tom, since we're up against the clock here. But you're used to that. You can speak in 40-second sound bites and say everything that needs to be said. So I got a whole 2 minutes for you. How are you?
Good. I don't know why your calls haven't gone through. I've seen the call come in and I've tried to answer it about 10 times. I don't know what's going on, but finally got a connection.
Yeah, we had a little technical issue, I guess, with the connection. We couldn't hear you. But anyway, the Ron Paul factor at the convention. Give me the cliff notes on what it means going forward for conservative politics in Minnesota.
Well, he certainly propelled Kurt Bills to the GOP endorsement in the Senate race. And I think he was not the only factor, but I think he was one of the big factors. The Ron Paul faction was able to pack a lot of delegates into that convention. I don't know how that's going to work going forward, but certainly in the endorsement process, the Ron Paul endorsement of Bills was very important. I don't know how much that's going to be a factor in the general election against Amy Klobuchar.
Is this a product of the disgruntlement of the party? I mean, they've had money troubles, they've had leadership troubles. Is this a new wing taking over, or is this just the Paul folks that are well organized and they're very concerned about what's going to happen in the Republican convention? Are they the disunity and the dysfunction of the Republican Party playing a role here at all?
I think you're right. I think they took advantage of the discord and the disorganization in the Republican Party, the financial troubles, and they were able to tap into something and obviously were the major force. Once you get to general election politics, as you know, it's a whole different ballgame, and they're going to need to expand well beyond that to beat someone like Amy Klobuchar, who has very high approval ratings.
And no matter who that nominee came out of that convention, they had a tough road to hoe. In fact, just the fact that you didn't have a candidate who'd been, a major statewide candidate previously in any significant way or well-funded or whatever says most of the establishment's pretty scared of Amy Klobuchar, unfortunately, which is why I give those three credit for throwing their hat in the ring. But no matter who emerged was going to have a tough time. And why I appreciated the national committeemen saying, hey, enough of this. The Paul folks over here, the other folks over here, you better unite as conservatives or go to work or going to go nowhere. Tom Hauser does great work for KSTP TV, political reporter there. Thanks for the cliff notes on it, Tom. We'll have you back. We're live at the Williston Basin Petroleum Conference at Bismarck tomorrow and Thursday.